When you're ready to build your fire, make sure your fire circle is cleaned out inside and from around the outside of the fire ring. Now that the fire circle is ready, these are the things you will need to have on hand to build your fire. A metal water bucket with water in it, a stick, a fire starter, your firewood, a shovel, a rake, and matches. Any ties, long hair, lanyards, anything that could hang down into the fire need to be tucked in and tied back before you begin. The stick in the fire bucket can be used to tend the fire, and any critters that crawl into the fire bucket to get a drink can use the stick to climb out of the bucket. There are many ways to build a fire. In the Northwest, weather is often an issue. We begin with an A-frame. The three elements of a fire are oxygen, fuel, and heat. The A-frame base allows air to flow underneath and feed the flame. The tinder is laid on top of the fire starter. Braced against the cross piece of the A. This will allow the air to flow in underneath and feed the flame. The A-frame is the base of many fires. The crisscross fire, laid around the outside of the A and over the flame, is used to create a fast bed of hot coals to cook with. Lighting the match, strike toward your target. By lighting the fire starter from the bottom of the cross piece of the A-frame so that the flame will burn up into the dry tinder. As the small flame catches the wood, we gradually add larger pieces of kindling. As the flame starts to build, the A-frame is being turned into a cone fire. To build the cone fire, we found a stick that has a fork. Laid the second piece of the cone into the fork and propped these two pieces with a third leg. The A-frame fire is feeding the cone fire from underneath. Every fire has a purpose. The A-frame base lights the log cabin fire, which is built around the outside edge. A log cabin gets warm and bright and is used for many campfires and ceremonies. To extinguish a campfire, remove the fuel, the heat or the oxygen. Stirring the fuel apart. Sprinkling it lightly with water cools it down. And stirring the coals with fire tending stick. Identifying the hot spots and sprinkling them with water and feeling for the heat. There's no need to pour a bucket of water in your fire circle. Stir the remaining coals to locate any more hot spots. When the fuel and the coals in the fire circle are cool enough to touch with your bare hand, your fire is out. So whatever fire you decide to build, go outside and have fun.